Hello, YouTubers. My name is Daryl Stones, coming to you from Harford County, Maryland. I wanted to briefly share something with you. This is my first time ever purchasing a boat, and many of you may be interested in wondering, you know, what it all entails, the thought processes behind it. Thinking about what should you get, where are you fishing, where are you going to be cruising or coasting, whether it be little small rivers, streams, lakes, or whether you're going out in the open ocean. Things to consider when looking at purchasing a vessel for the first time. As me being a novice, not to boating altogether, but buying a boat, in financing one myself, there's a lot of things that I took into consideration when making my first purchase. I'm actually picking it up this Saturday. If today is the 20th, I would say the 22nd. I'm picking my boat up at noon at Bass Pro Shops. I want to give a shout out to Don, my sales guy. The management team there, the finance team, White River Financing, and my insurance broker. And I'll add those links later once I figure out how to do so. Well, let me start from the beginning for those who may be considering. And I'll try to make this a quick video. I'm actually preparing to head out for work tonight. So, to walk you through my long boring process, but I hope it helps. I started researching some type of small watercraft, preferably a bass tracker boat, something along a 165 or 170, or 40 horsepower, something small because it's my first time ever owning a boat. A lot of things I needed to consider early on in my decisions. It would be me and probably another person. That's all I thought. So as I started looking, I got introduced to the larger models, the 175s, the 190s. The 190s, I got a phone call coming. Let me bump this. The 190s, they were advertising that they could seat 4 people. And I know, relative to the weight limit, 4 people is what they said it can hold, but of course it's probably not 4 portly people, with total weight for the boat's capacity. But anyway, that was more attractive to me. The Bass Tracker boats had 2 seats in the cockpit, probably a step up. You got an aft seating chair and a bow seating chair. It's pretty cool. It didn't have a deep V hull or anything like that. So I'm thinking, around my price range, $16,000, $18,000, that's where I wanted to sit. I was thinking about the cost of the boat. That was my main thing. How much boat could I afford? So what happened was, 2 weeks into the process, into the researching and asking a lot of questions, I ended up calling Bass Pro Shops, and I was informed that due to COVID-19, a lot of production had stopped. So we were in a situation where it wasn't about what boat you wanted to get. It was about what was available. So I spoke to the gentleman, Don, and Don Price is his name, Bass Boats Pro Shop down in Hanover, Maryland, the Arundel Mills Mall. He said, come on in and we'll sit down and talk about it. So I go down there and we're looking, 165s, nothing was available. He looked to find a 170 2-seater. And he said that there were 7 of them available in Hanover. No, not Hanover. It was Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. So he looked those up and he said, oh, shoot, look, they're all gone too. I said, okay, well, let's do this. Now that I've been introduced to the 190, let's go with this 190. It has a little bit more seating capacity. He says, okay, well, let me try to find, this 190 for you. I said, okay, well, what I'll do is I'll walk around. Um, Up front, they said, well, with this boat, you're looking at a average financing fee of $190 a month. Well, okay, well, that's cool. That's easy. So as I'm walking around, and that was at a $17,000, $18,000 price. So I'm walking around and I see a pontoon boat behind me for $34,000, $35,000, and the financing was about less than $300 a month. And I started thinking, wow, that's well within my budget. So I walked around the showroom and I see these tracker boats. To be exact, it was the Bass ProView 175 walkthrough with 150 horsepower motor, 4-stroke Mercury, and it had a 55-pound trolling motor and tons of storage. Oh my goodness. Had a full cockpit for the pilot and the co-pilot, first mate. And it was a very, very attractive boat. It was black with red and white trim lettering. It was beautiful. So I placed my hands on the railing and I said, Don, this is my boat. This is my boat. So he said, well, let's go over and sign up for it. We went over, did the signing up, paid the $500 down for the application. Again, this is just for those who are contemplating going into it and have never done it before like me. I paid the $500 down along with the application, and they said they were going to send it up to a White River title company, or to try to see if they could fish around for a someone who would accept that transaction as a loan for me, title or lien or whatever. So we found one, and they hadn't gotten back to me right away, so I was getting antsy. I drove down to the showroom, and I've already claimed the boat, so but it wasn't a guarantee that I was going to get it. So I'm walking around the showroom. This is like a week and a half later, and he says, "Are you Daryl?" This is another guy. "Are you Daryl? Daryl Stone?" I said, "Yeah." They said, "Well, the manager was about to call you," and I swear I forget her name. I followed that back up with another video when I received the boat on this Saturday. Her last name is Collier. They said, "Well, we're about to call you so you can schedule pickup." I'm like, "Yay!" So that being said, I'm picking it up this Saturday, the 22nd, and the manager told me what I would need, and they're going to knock off the $500 that I put down. I don't know if I should be saying that now, but they're going to knock off $500 from the original deposit that I made, and the deposit was 10% of the total sticker price, which all came up to about $33,000. Because like I said, it was listed for $31,000 with a monthly average financing of $258. That's only about $60 more than what my 192 seater or my 172 seater would be. So by looking at the average financing per month, I went that route, and here we are now in the process of me receiving the boat. So with that being said, when you're going into selecting a boat of your choice, think about where you want to go, how you want to go, think about stability, maneuverability, affordability, financing, to help make your decision. Do a lot of research. You may go in wanting something, the bare minimum, but other videos have been telling me that if you go get a bare minimum, if you're an avid fisherman and you want to get out there, or an angler, and you want to get out there and experience, the best and the most that you can, you'll probably outgrow that first purchase right away. So go a little bit bigger than what you're probably comfortable with. I shouldn't say that. Go in with the mindset that you may outgrow the boat that you're going to purchase, and you may convince yourself to go with a bigger model, something that you can grow into. instead of grow out of real fast. So that's it for that. I hope this video helps out a lot. I'm about to go to work, and I'll probably think about this video and chop myself up, try to figure out how can I edit it, and if I can add any links, any photos of my experience going through. And I'm going to try to make another vlog when I go to pick the boat up on Saturday. So wish me luck. If I left out anything important, please leave a comment. I'll try to do some hashtags if that's what it takes to get people to view the video. I don't know how to do all that stuff. I'll probably have to do some research to get that out before Saturday. So anyway, good luck, boaters. The name of my boat is going to be called Floating Stones. My last name is Stones, and of course stones don't float, so that's some parody to that. So Floating Stones is the name of the boat. And good luck out there. If you got any questions, please ask. I'll try to answer the best way I can or point you in the right direction. And good luck on your first purchase. Thank you for watching.